Did you know why New York City is called the city that never sleeps? It's not just the bright lights or the countless attractions that keep this metropolis alive 24/7, but there's so much more that makes this city awesome and a must-visit destination. Welcome to Discover Atlas. In this exciting 4-episode series, we'll take you on a journey through New York City's top 40 attractions that should be on your list when you visit this amazing city. From historical landmarks and stunning parks to hidden gems and much more, we'll show you why NYC is a city like no other. Stay tuned for parts 2, 3, and 4 as we continue this amazing journey through one of the world's most iconic cities. This is part 1 of our 4-episode series featuring our first top 10 must-see attractions in the city that never sleeps, New York City. Let's get started. At number 10 is Summit One Vanderbilt. If you want a blend of art, technology, stunning views, and architecture to create a mind-bending, multi-sensory adventure, then don't miss Summit One Vanderbilt. Atop Midtown Manhattan, this is the 4th tallest skyscraper, standing at an impressive height of 1,401 feet. The observation deck spans 3 floors, from floors 91, 92, and 93, and each floor is an immersive art installation that challenges your perception of space, light, and reflection. AIR, a 5-part story-driven experience designed by Kenzo Digital, plays with transparency and reflectivity, creating the illusion of boundless space. To access Summit, head west through the Transit Hall in Grand Central Terminal. Walk through a mirrored hallway, then take an elevator to the 91st floor. Every experience at Summit is unique, challenging, inspiring, and thrilling. Whether you visit during the day or at night, Summit promises to expand your horizons and forever change the way you view New York City. At number 9, Times Square. Now, moving on to NYC's entertainment scene, Times Square. People call it the crossroads of the world due to its bustling activity, bright lights, and constant motion. Originally known as Longacre Square, it was renamed Times Square in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters there. Since 1907, Times Square has hosted the iconic New Year's Eve ball drop, attracting millions of visitors and a global audience. Can you guess how many visitors Times Square attracts annually? It attracts over 50 million visitors every year. Times Square is a major commercial intersection, tourist hotspot, and entertainment hub. It's famous for its bright digital billboards and 24/7 activity. Did you know that every night at 11:57 p.m., the screens in Times Square transform into a 3-minute art show? As the heart of the Broadway Theater District, it hosts some of the world's most renowned theaters. Visitors can snap photos with iconic figures like the Naked Cowboy and interact with costumed characters. Despite some local opinions, Times Square is home to excellent restaurants, from classic diners to upscale eateries. So, whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned New Yorker, exploring Times Square is an essential part of experiencing the vibrant spirit of the city. Number 8 are parks. New York City is home to hundreds of parks and recreation areas, offering a great escape from the busy city streets. Here are some of the best parks in New York City. The High Line is a 1.45-mile-long elevated linear park, greenway, and rail trail built on a former New York Central Railroad spur. It offers stunning views of the city, art installations, and landscaped gardens. You can enter the High Line Park through one of the 11 entrances and stroll, read a book, or simply soak in the atmosphere. Here you'll also find food, public art, and entertainment areas. Next is Central Park, spread across 843 acres and the most visited urban park in the United States, attracting around 42 million visitors every year. Within Central Park, you'll find Sheep Meadow, perfect place for picnics and relaxation. Overlooking the shore of the lake, here's the Bethesda Terrace and Fountain, with its iconic Angel of the Water statue. The famous Bow Bridge featured in many movies, a forest featuring beautiful pathways, the impressive Belvedere Castle, Cleopatra's Needle, and other attractions. Central Park is also a very popular recreation spot. Remember, New York City has countless attractions waiting to be explored. Whether you're strolling through Central Park or discovering hidden gems, each experience is unique. At number 7 is One World Observatory, 9/11 Memorial, and the Oculus. Our next stop is a place of reflection and incredible views, One World Observatory. It is an observation deck located atop One World Trade Center, also called the Freedom Tower. It stands as the tallest building in North America and the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. The observatory offers incredible 360-degree views of the city's renowned sites, nearby waterways, and iconic skyline. The observatory also has One Dine, a restaurant and bar with fantastic views. Enjoy delicious food and drinks while taking in the stunning scenery. One World Trade Center is the main building of the area known as the World Trade Center Complex, rebuilt after the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Just outside the Freedom Tower, there is the 9/11 Memorial, located exactly where the World Trade Center Twin Towers once stood, represented by two square reflecting pools. You can visit the Survivor Tree, a tree that survived the 9/11 attacks. The 9/11 Museum is also part of the memorial. Remembering the 9/11 Memorial Park helps us honor the lives lost and reflect on the resilience of those affected by the tragedy. By visiting and commemorating, we find strength in unity and hope for healing and a more peaceful future. Don't miss the Oculus, an impressive terminal station on the PATH system, part of the World Trade Center complex, which peacefully blends with the surrounding architecture. At number 6, the Rise NY. Rise NY is an exciting and immersive attraction in Times Square, New York City. Designed to let visitors experience the vibrant culture and history of the city in a whole new way. It offers a 3-part adventure combining elements of a museum and an attraction. In a tour, visitors can experience fully immersive films by watching a documentary in a replica of the first subway station. Narrated by Jeff Goldblum, it's about the city's history and cultural evolution. While on the subway car, riders see NYC's vibrant pop cultural evolution through 7 themed galleries: the finance, skyline, TV, radio, fashion, music, Broadway, and film, which shows off historic artifacts, memorabilia, and exhibitions. And the highlight? A 4D flight simulation ride above the 30-foot New York skyline. Rise NY has received positive reviews, making it a must-visit for both tourists and New Yorkers alike. Number 5 is Brooklyn Heights Promenade and Brooklyn Bridge Park. Also known as the Esplanade, the Brooklyn Heights Promenade is an iconic spot in Brooklyn, New York, offering a panoramic view of the New York City skyline, including Lower Manhattan, Governor's Island, Staten Island, and the waterfront. It's a perfect spot for taking pictures at the East River against the backdrop of the city's iconic landmarks. With its relaxing atmosphere, consider bringing a picnic or grab a lunch from nearby eateries to enjoy on one of the benches, and it's an ideal place for a sunset walk where you can appreciate the beauty of the city. Just below the promenade lies the Brooklyn Bridge Park. The park features a roller rink, a pop-up pool, soccer fields, the NYC ferry, and notable restaurants. Whether you're a runner, cyclist, or interested in nature, the park offers something for everyone. Exploring both the promenade and the park makes for a delightful day trip to Brooklyn. At number 4 is Brooklyn Bridge. When you are at the Brooklyn Bridge Park, you can see the Brooklyn Bridge. Completed in 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge was the first bridge to connect Manhattan and Brooklyn across the East River. Designed by John A. Roebling and engineered by his son Washington Roebling, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world at the time, and was the first bridge to use steel for cable wire. Now it attracts thousands of tourists and locals who enjoy spectacular views of Lower Manhattan and other city landmarks such as the Statue of Liberty and Governor's Island. Here is a fun fact. On May 17, 1884, P.T. Barnum led 21 elephants across the Brooklyn Bridge to demonstrate its stability. And over 125 years old, the Brooklyn Bridge still carries approximately 150,000 vehicles and pedestrians daily. Number 3 is Lincoln Center. Located in Lincoln Square on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, Lincoln Center is one of the world's largest campuses for the performing and visual arts. It houses 30 indoor and outdoor venues and attracts over 5 million visitors each year, celebrating music, theater, dance, film, and opera. During the summer, you can enjoy music performances by the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center. It offers various events such as family story time and outdoor film series, public events that unite the community, and more. Lincoln Center's architectural design is a masterpiece, welcoming artists from around the world and harmoniously blending modernity with artistic expression. Number 2, St. Patrick's Cathedral. St. Patrick's Cathedral, known as America's Parish Church, is the largest Roman Catholic cathedral in the United States. This neo-Gothic style cathedral stands as a prominent landmark of New York City, captivating visitors with its soaring spires, intricate stained glass windows, and majestic interior. St. Patrick's Cathedral hosts various events, including talks, concerts, and liturgical celebrations. It remains a place of spiritual solace, artistic beauty, and community gathering. Whether you're a believer, an art enthusiast, or a curious visitor, St. Patrick's Cathedral welcomes you to see its beauty and peaceful atmosphere. And at number 1 is the Statue of Liberty. Standing tall as a symbol of freedom and hope, the Statue of Liberty, also known as Liberty Enlightening the World, is an iconic monument located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor. Designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, and the metal framework was constructed by engineer Gustave Eiffel. Yes, the same Eiffel Tower engineer. It was a gift from the people of France to the people of the United States, as its statue symbolizes freedom, democracy, and the enduring friendship between the two nations. Designated as a World Heritage Site in 1984 for its cultural and historical significance, visiting the Statue of Liberty is a powerful experience, reminding us of the enduring ideals of liberty and hope. Now, a question for you. Do you have a favorite place in New York City, or have you been to one of the places presented in this video? If not, don't worry, because in this upcoming Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4, we have more top attractions to offer just for you in New York City. With each episode, there's so much more to discover that you don't want to miss. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Discover Atlas, and enable notifications for more upcoming videos. It would be nice if you share your own New York experience in the comments below. See you again in the next part of our series. See ya!